Hello and welcome back to Archival Diaries. I'm your host Reena and I'm thrilled to have you here today. So, today we are going to explore something that connects us all, no matter where we come from. That is history. History is not just about dates and facts, it's about people, struggles, victories, and lessons that continue to inspire us even today. And when we talk about a historical event in English, it gives us the chance to not only practice language but also to connect deeply with the stories of past. Now let me take you back in time to one of the most significant event in Indian history, the day India gained independence on the 15th of August 1947. I often imagine what that day must have felt like. After centuries of colonial rule, after years of relentless struggle, sacrifices, and movements led by great leaders like Mahatma Gandhi, Jawaharlal Nehru, and Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, India finally breathed the air of freedom. Picture this with me, the midnight of August 14th, leading into August 15th. Jawaharlal Nehru stood before the nation and gave his famous speech, Tryst with Destiny, declaring that India had awakened to life and freedom. The atmosphere was charged with emotion. People were dancing, crying, cheering, and holding the India flag high in their hands. It wasn't just a political change, it was an emotional rebirth for millions of people who had longed for dignity and independence. When I reflect on this event, I don't just think about freedom from foreign rule, I think about what it teaches us today, the value of unity, the power of resilience, and the courage of ordinary people who stood up for what was right. Talking about independence reminds us that no freedom comes without responsibility and no progress comes without struggle. But independence wasn't only defining moment. Let's also take another example, the Dandi March of 1930, often called Salt March. Gandhiji, with his simple yet powerful philosophy of non-violence, walked over 240 miles to protest against the British salt tax. Thousands joined him along the way, turning a simple march into a historical revolution. This event teaches us how small actions fueled by determination can bring massive change. When we talk about such historical events in English, it's important not to just list facts. Instead, try to tell the story, what happened, why it happened, and how it changed lives. For example, rather than saying India got freedom in 1947, you can say in 1947, after decades of struggle, sacrifice, and resilience, India finally stepped into the dawn of independence, marking the birth of a free nation. See how much more powerful and engaging it sounds. History is full of lessons. For me, whenever I talk about these events, I feel deeply motivated. They remind me that every effort counts, that determination has power, and that unity can move mountains. And when I share these stories in English, I'm not only practicing the language, but I am also keeping alive the spirit of those who shaped our world. Now, I want you, my listeners, to think about a historical event that inspires you. Maybe it is related to your own country, like a revolution, a movement, or even a cultural breakthrough. Try narrating it in English, describe how it happened, who the key people were, and most importantly, how it impacted the lives of people. That way, your storytelling will become more powerful and your English will grow stronger. As I bring today's episode to a close, I want to leave you with this thought. History is not just about the past, it's guiding light for the future. When we narrate historical events, we don't just recall what happened, we reflect on what it means for us today and how we can learn from it. So, whether it's India's independence, the civil rights movement in America, or any other historical turning point, speak about it with heart, with detail, and with respect. Thank you for joining me today. I hope this episode has not only helped you improve your English but also reminded you of the incredible strength and courage hidden in the pages of history. Until next time, keep learning, keep reflecting, and keep telling stories that matters.